Alright, hello everyone. So we're here playing Katawa Shoujo. This is my first playthrough, and we have Duo here. Duo is the one that recommended the game to me. Yeah. Oh, what is it? What is it, Zad? Also, hello, Zad. Oh, yeah, a lot of people know about this game, and I'm the only one that doesn't. So it's good to have me play blind. But yeah, go ahead, Duo. You could say some stuff you like. You can explain what the game
Yeah,
is about?
I'm very blessed to play this game with you. I was exciting. Um, I'm a voice actor, and
Very
this is the
cool.
first. I am very happy that your chat seems to really um react to it. So I'm looking
Oh,
forward to it.
alright. There's a core experience for teenage me. Ah. Yeah, I didn't hear about this one as a teen when I was younger. Also, hello, Leah. Yes, Zad did take your first redeem. Alright, let's begin. Let me know if the audio sounds okay of the game, and also
Yeah,
yeah.
if I'm not sounding well, like right, I can try and adjust this. So
What are you talking about, Leah? You're one of the mod. But don't ban Zod. All right. Let's begin. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The how do you say this? Deciduous? Yeah. Trees provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I've even to my cupped hands and rubbed them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Who is this? Is that me? I'm guessing it's me. Is it me, Duel? Is that the main character?
yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. Just how long am I
you gotta keep reading.
Okay, okay. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Yes, the note slipped between the pages of a math book, but I wasn't looking. Also, hello! Leah, yes, you're a mod. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. The slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. I'm not sure who's this
Has
speaking.
you came?
A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face his voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Oh, okay. Oh, that's me. I keep forgetting.
That's you. Yeah.
Whoops. Iwanako? I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Dang it. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic.
Um, yes, I asked a friend to give you the note. I, I'm, I'm glad you got it.
A shy joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against a gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried.
You see, I want to know if you go out with me.
Just kidding. I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point.
Huzzah!
I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms. Uh-oh.
Nasayo!
My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Uh-oh, my heart.
Nasayo!
The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the how do you say canopy? There you go. Of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fade to black. I know, it does to me too. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help. And says, how do you say that? In some words I cannot, like, read. Anyways, yeah, all that happens. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room, unsupervised, on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. How do you say that? Arrhythmia? I don't know if I'm saying.
Arrhythmia.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Strange word, a foreign
Alright.
alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I'd already had a full day by then to just digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But The visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Maybe some people were generally concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanaka was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and have a million other patients waiting for them. That makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So, I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest, slowly changed its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still asked the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. It was a small library at the hospital, but it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That's what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass I was trapped inside, instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness, through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today the doctor comes in, gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time, sorting his papers, and setting them aside as if to make a point for the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment.
Aseo, how are you today?
I don't answer him. I smile a little, back at him.
I believe. I think you can go home. Your heart is stronger, and some precautions. You should be fine. We all have medication to sort out. Um, I'll give your father the prescription.
The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly.
So many.
I take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems, oh my gosh, insurmountable. I have never used that word. They all blend together in a sea of letters.
All
This
these
is
letters,
insane.
these new words.
I know. I need to like broaden my vocabulary. Oh my. Side effects, adverse effects, constrained Contradications? What? How you say that? Dosages are listed line. Oh,
Contradictions.
okay. Dosages are listed line after line, with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. I can't stand any of it. I think it only makes me feel sicker. I can't stand it either. All this for the rest of my life, every day.
I'm afraid that this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always developed, and I wouldn't be surprised that we could change the fate over the years.
Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all.
Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it's best that you don't return to your old school.
What?
Please calm down. So, listen to what the doctor has to say.
Calm down. The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored.
We all understand that your education are paramount. However, I don't think it's wise for you to go to it without supervision. At least, not until we're sure about your medical situation. So, I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled situations.
Disabled? What am I?
It has a 24-hour nursing staff, and I'm one of the few minutes for a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of the students that live there live on campus. Think of it as a boarding school. It's designed to give students a degree of independence, while keeping help nearby.
Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point.
Of course, that's only if you want to go. But your mother and I aren't able to homeschool you. Uh, we went there and looked at a couple of the books. I think you like it.
It looks like I really don't
Uh,
have a choice. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, good. I think this. Compared to the heart problems, people of your condition tend to live long lives. You need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education.
This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a... I don't want to say it. Gosh dang opportunity.
Well, you should be excited at the chance to get back to school. I remember you're wanting to be returned to school. Then, well, it's not the same one.
Special school. That's an insult. That's what I want to say. It's a step down.
It's not what you think. All the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn and be need. They just need a little help in one way or another. Your father is right. And many of the graduates of the school have gone on to amazing things. A person doesn't have to hold back because of their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate.
I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. What can I do about it? Our normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now. Something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no, I don't say anything. The fact is, I know now it's futile. I look around the room feeling very tired of all this. Hospitals. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That's all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Oh, is this the opening? Oh.
Yeah, that was just the opening.
Oh. Act 1. Life expectancy. Alright. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled to a hole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but I couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and smell of fresh-cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop to my mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off, stay open-minded now. It's your life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies, too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my new school. In the back of my mind, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real, what caused my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible, instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How to say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the Hadi main building, I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. The tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical.
Uh, you must be Nanaki?
Nakai.
So you are excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mutai. Welcome.
We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch.
The head nurse asked you to be brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that. Um,
Oh, sorry, I went a little too fast. Oh,
no worries.
should I go later?
Yes, this afternoon, if is probably fine. We should going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're all waiting.
Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I don't like it to introduce myself. But
It's
yeah.
up to you. It's up to you. This is why I think Doc and me like want you.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal?
Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of
How do you
attention.
know? Just kidding. Yeah. I do not like being the center of attention. Oh.
That seems lies.
No, it's true. Like, sometimes at my work, it's like they have, like, meetings and stuff, and I have to attend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right. But it's no problem.
Let's go then.
Is there an option to, like, save? By the way?
I have no idea. I haven't played this game in.
Oh, it does. Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it does have a save.
Okay. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs.
Fucking all asleep. Like this boy keeps having
Oh.
heart palpitations.
Oh no. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again.
I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point in worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around. Partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. Also, hello Lindo. Thank you for getting into the chat. And also, thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch.
Always stretches and hydrates.
Yes. It's good to see you. Okay, let me stretch too. Okay.
The puppy also did big stretches.
Oh.
Big stretches.
Give him a pat for me. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over, around and in between the desks. The entire wall taken up by blackboards, and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. Now to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I am doing well. How about you?
I'm doing well. This is I didn't realize. I will say I didn't realize this was such a big thing for Miski's
Hmm?
chat that they like all wanted to see this. It was just something I did. Um, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
just like,
so
okay.
I'm very glad that everyone likes this.
Yeah, they want to watch it. I think, yeah, like earlier, right? Like that's like, oh, I heard about this game. I don't know if Lindo has, though. Maybe. Also, hello, child. It's good to see you too.
Hello, Sneaky. Yeah, I'm very happy we get to showcase this game. I think it's
Mhm.
a phenomenal game.
Yeah, definitely. The student's
Okay.
desk are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. Excuse me, I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me. There's something wrong with them, only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seemed to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I lift a flash of dark hair and see that someone's looking at me. A girl with really long straight hair that's pretty eye-catching. When she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it will make her invisible. There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of, the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kinda cute. So is the cheery looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in.
Please, welcome our new classmate.
He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row, who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hisao Nakai, and after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied with even what little I said. What I said though. The big girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first real girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandage stump. It makes me feel a little bad.
You're going to do group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah, that's good. You can work with Hakamishi. She's the class representative. She can explain everything. Uh, and who else would be able to do it better? Right?
Could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Akamichi is. Slow, the teacher seems to catch my helpless expression.
Oh, right. Hamashi, right here. Shizuni Hamishi.
As he calls out her name, a cute bubbly looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Oh, what? I'm caught off guard by her laughter.
It's nice to meet you, too. But It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hamachi. Masha. That is Hamamichi. Shishigo.
Oh. Giggling, Misha points at the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to
Nice
meet
to meet
you.
you.
Oh, it's me. It's nice to meet you.
Uh, it's all good.
It's okay. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures of her hands. Akamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if her teacher was messing with me, saying things like, "You'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you?"
I could see the confusion. Yeah, right? Right? But why would you. Why would you think I was Sushan? Sushan's deaf. I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says, "It's nice to meet you." You're a new student, right? And Shushan, of course, is. If this wasn't. Um, oh god, my eyes. If this was you standing up there for no reason, right? Right. He seems like a interesting person, doesn't he? We knew things was going to be a new string, but didn't know you were to be here so soon. Yeah?
Michan?
Yeah. It fits it, doesn't it?
I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how.
It fits. You look just like I imagined. Yeah, you just look like Hichan.
I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Takamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They stare back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands ablur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed.
Sorry about that. Hichan wants you to know that she's the classroom rep. So if there's anything you need to know, let her can. Feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around. If you haven't the time to walk around, it's fine. We can familiar with you.
Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kinda came straight to class today.
That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you were going. You could there. not just the school. Anyways, everyone, even if it's a trip to the cemetery, the convenience store, right, Shishan?
Learn about where you're going? I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it. Half. Yeah, but anyway. I don't say anything. We should sign something that ends in a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like something over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply.
You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal. Um, so stop looking like you just failed a test.
Alright.
And another thing, you don't have to call Suzuki. And something so formal like, oh, Hamachi, or class rep. All the time. Just call it Shisha. Okay, that's too casual. Maybe Shuzi. Maybe that's more appropriate. Yep. Shuzin is fine.
Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Sune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess.
Oh, all right. We haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work, And Shuzin will get mad.
The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class.
Yeah, that too.
Kazune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message.
Class, we can walk around in the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay?
The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and necessarily long. Isn't this like the first day too?
Yeah, so it's day one.
Day one, and it's like, here, you have assignment.
Yeah. By the way, here's your fucking first day thing.
Yeah, usually it's like, you like just get to know classmates, and then you do the
And be
syllabus.
like settle a little bit.
But no, here you
Yes,
go.
but yeah, no, the straight off, we got the
Yeah.
class.
Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Suzune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different though. Class rep is as calm and professional. She looks.
No one is as good as Misha.
Oh yeah. Well, Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. The clock tower bell ring. Oh, yeah, tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who's beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby when I met Muto down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior.
So this is a random thing. I need to ask. When you guys, because you guys went to American schools,
Mm-hmm.
did you have like a cantina?
A cantina? Oh, I mean, we have a cafeteria, just like this. It looks like this, kind of.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just basically, yeah, they would just hand out the food and stuff to you.
Mm. Okay.
It was,
Sorry, I was just
yeah. No, you're good.
I no, because yeah. Okay.
It's big windows
Anyway,
open. Oh, sorry. Good.
no. Continue.
Okay. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate.
It's a cafeteria.
Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great, until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. I don't understand the sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite?
Do you do you want to know something?
What?
About anything. We're your guides. So you should ask us if you have.
I wonder. Ask about the library. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gone to reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Mishi gives the kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, but then picks up her smile again.
There it is. It's the second floor. We can show it to you sometime.
Thanks. I return to my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Suzune sign back and forth very adamantly, throwing sideway glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe you're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice the conversation and sign is not going to fill a silence. We arrived in the classroom early, but we're not the first. That dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. She jumps low and Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she was slowly turning into stone just from my presence. Misha and Suzune either don't notice or don't mind it, as I walk directly past her, to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students, and finally the teacher. Getting into the room of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Tsune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me.
Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today. Hichan, we've got to hurry around since there's a lot of work for us to do. You find your way around, I'm sure of it.
Wait, the teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
If that's so, we can at least show you that much. Because, come on, the nurse have their own building. So, we're gonna have to go outside.
You join the flow of students making their way down the stairway. Well, and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually a part of the main building.
This is the auxiliary building. There's a lot of official and unofficial stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation and all the nurses. They even have a swimming pool.
How is that official?
Don't be silly, Jan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyways, all the nursing staff locations are there. The head nurse office is on the first floor. You'll be fine here. We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in hoping that this really will be only a quick visit, like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text, Head Nurse, and the nameplate. A voice from inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large, and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy. The bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk.
Hello there. What can I do for you today?
He's a young-looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that expression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times.
Why, yes, am I... So, on the door? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else.
Of course. I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and my home teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation, and he snaps his fingers.
Oh, you hear that, Nakai? Looking, just reading your file. Some kind of discord, arrhythmia, and congenial health. Is that right?
He gestures me to sit down in the vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes.
Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school energy. So it's all there wants it. Well, we have facilities available, primarily about physical and aptitude and such. They always are someone within staff, agent at night, even so. Oh my god, how did I say this?
Hesitate?
Hesitate. I like, my brain went like dumb.
It's okay. A lot of words I don't know too.
So hesitates to call us if there's a problem.
Famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital.
Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here.
His joke feels so out of place, but then I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, it's just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school.
You're not. You'll get used to it.
I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it.
Now, just find your file again.
Well, he seizes for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around. I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it.
So you already had medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills. Yeah, every morning and evening. Or that could help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash of that? I don't know. Boxing?
He grins his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates.
You're alright. I'm afraid it's gonna be recommended you refrain from that. At least, for the time being.
Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport. I just have something to do.
Any kind of concussion might be dangerous and risking an attack. It's not a good idea. What's the previous one by sudden concussion? This is not mentioned in your papers.
Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptably. He glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face.
So you need to keep your body healthy. Some sort would be good. There was the physical therapy before available, and I said but I would really need to have heavy memories. Sorry. And just get some light exercise. Regular. But where else would be jumping, jump rope, that side of things. Swimming maybe. There's a pool here.
So was Toad.
You were? That's good. At any rate, and I'm sure you've been told this before, you need to take care, not to exert yourself.
He waves his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already.
Absolutely no rest. You take care of yourself.
Okay. He goes over my papers one more time, and sets them on the desk. Obviously content.
Good. That's it then. Come meet me if you ever have a thing about
Are we ever gonna know his like name though? He just says he's call me nurse.
Yeah, it's just a nurse. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's only just talking to you.
Okay. I'm ushered out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building, in the auxiliary building. Although to my eyes they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students. So I watch people coming out of school, heading towards the gate, or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going. And I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, to a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms. Shrubbery, flowers, and an overbearing smell of fresh-cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, it feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Alright, let me save real quick. Oops, I accidentally... Okay, that's fine. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning to the TV. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seems to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates in the rooms change to mine in a blink. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello? Is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements, and the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door swings open. A respected boy is standing in the doorway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses.
Who is it?
Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Isao Nakai, I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce my... His face suddenly brightens in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Ah, this is Kenji.
Yeah. What's up, dude? My name's Kenji.
Hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude. And
I always have the
welcome.
sweaty hands.
Oh, that's alright.
There were suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier.
It was probably my parents.
Your parents? You sure? Because they could have been some other people. True. You can't judge a book on its cover.
His out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures.
You are brave. Man, I don't think I could trust the chances. That the ones I trust is myself.
Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while.
A decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably.
Thanks, Kenji.
What do they look like? I hope you're not smart.
He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it.
Never mind, doesn't matter.
With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment and searches the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. I know it's pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi, Hichan. We've unpacked your things and made you bed. You said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. At least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have, and I knew it would be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down in bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day today too, so I still think I am. I still am, I think. Dang, I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, the bottles of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Huh? Oh, okay. He's out in the guide. 2 tablets daily to stay alive. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kind of twisted, having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? Besides, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness as the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. Night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. That's a cool, transition to next day. I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I'd forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around here remind me that, indeed, it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. My bags on the floor, my new school books on the desk, the numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from a photo sheet. I don't know if a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up, Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one. A natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Oh, I think you accidentally... Did you go out of my stream? The game stream?
I love Power.
Yeah, I think you might have accidentally left it. Oh, are you able to go back in?
Where's my fucking mouse?
Oh. Unless maybe you accidentally disconnected from it, maybe. Is it still showing for you?
I mirror.
Oh. Are you able to find it?
I have no.
I can now try like streaming it again. Hold on.
No power.
Hold on. Let me start. I mean, not on like Twitch, but I'll start streaming on Discord, and then let me put it back up again. One sec.
It's
Right.
this is this is my phone.
Oh, okay. No, it's alright.
Yeah, go on.
Alright, hold on just a sec. Okay. Yeah, take your time. I will... I think I'll just keep going until I get to, like,
I don't.
Oh, you have no power! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm on my phone.
Are you kind of able to see it on your phone, maybe?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it just might be a little bit delayed. If you're watching the stream, it might be a little bit delayed, but you can still read it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, no worries. It's okay. I know it happens. Alright, let's see. Okay. Except for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter, and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here? Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. After class, the question remains in my mind, so I decided to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfect and evenly flat. Are you able to see the stream okay? I hope your power is able to go back on. That's okay. Oh. Are you there, Duo? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, are you sure? I don't want to like keep going if it's not working for you. Yeah, we can always pick it back up next time. If it's not working. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I don't want to like keep going if you're not able to see it. All right, let me save. Oh, no worries. Don't worry. You're fine. I know sometimes it happens. Yeah. Are you able to kind of still at least hold on. All right, let's go. Oh, oh no, Oscar, you're pulling the cable. Okay. All right. Oh no, don't worry. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to like, you know, keep going if you're not able to see, if you're not able to like read or voice act too. Yeah, no worries. We can play. We can do it again, and hopefully, your power will be okay by then. Yeah, what Lena said. Right. I think let me get to the just chatting room. But I think I might have to. Your icon that might not pop up. Wait, let me see. Oh, your icon's very tiny. That's fine. We just put you right here. Also, thank you so much for the hydrate. Send the stretch. Yeah, we can pick up next time. No worries, duo. I think I saved already. Oh! Go back to the main menu. Alright. Oh, that's so cute. I just noticed it on the main menu. Like you have like a little, I think maybe each time you go to a chapter or something, there's a little picture that pops up. Right. But yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it, duo. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. But next time we'll play some more, and hopefully, Dylan's power will be okay. But yeah, the game so far is interesting. I mean, we're still in the beginning, right? So I don't think we saw all the characters yet, unless they all like appeared during like the scene like with the classroom. But so far, pretty interesting. But yeah, let me see if we can. Oh wait, is my stream okay? Okay, it is. Okay, I thought for a second that I was disconnected too. Let's see, hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, see, Ione is playing Honkai Star Rail, so I think we can raid them.
Yeah, I will come. Have a nap.
Okay. Hopefully everything's okay over there, though, duo. So let me get that raid started. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for introducing me to the game, Duo. And yeah, we definitely had to play again next time. I'll have to let you know when. But let me get this raid started. So you're gonna be raiding Oni. Hold on, just want to make sure I typed their name right. Okay, I did. Okay. Right. But yeah, thanks again for recommending me the game. So I will be. I mean, I won't be streaming on Sunday, but I will be joining Leah on their birthday stream with Leah, me, Ione, um, Lena, and Doc. Yeah, I'm not sure if Seren, but it'll be like the whole gang. Also, take care, child. Thanks for the stream, sis. And Duo. Yeah, thanks for being here, sis. And thank you too, Leah. And also Zod. Oh, that's okay. It's still gonna be, next time, we gotta do it again. Because I keep like replaying like the clips that that we when we played last time. Makes me laugh every time. All right, let me get that. Let me get started. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I will see everyone again. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully I'm like super awake though, because I mean I'll be like working the day before that. Luckily the Sunday is a holiday for me, but I'll be alright. I just drink like a bunch of coffee. I'll be fine. Also thank you for the for doing the raid message. Yeah. Low energy is fine. Who knows? Maybe I might like perk up. I probably will. Yeah, take care everyone. See you on Sunday. Yes, like Lena said. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day, your night, and have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. But yeah, take care.